There are certain places in the world that are surrounded by legend and mystery. Oftentimes, a lot of these stories are urban legends, like that of the hook-handed killer who strikes on Lover's Lane. But regardless, there's always some sort of truth behind the stories. In March of 2021, I paid a visit to the notorious Hell's Church, a rural place of worship located deep in the backwoods of Georgia. Now, if you search for Hell's Church online, you'll read a lot of differing accounts about the haunts of the church. For example, I found a forum where a lot of church members were getting online claiming that all of the rumors about this place are false. However, the church was burned down in real life in the past, and in addition, the adjacent cemetery and the abandoned facilities behind the church have been vandalized countless times. Some of the other accounts that I came across, though, were different. I read about people who had heard gunshots echoing from the woods. I read about people who had left the area with deep, burning scratches on their body. I read about people who saw the demon standing underneath the rumored hanging tree. It seems that a lot of different people have had experiences there at Hell's Church, experiences which cannot be denied. And that's why we set out on that cold, dark night in March to see what all this hype was about. And let me tell you, what followed was dark, disturbing, and at times extremely frightening. Welcome to the Paranormal Files. There isn't a lot of history about Hell's Church online, but what I could find was that the church, known as New Hightower Baptist Church, was founded in the late 1800s. It was a calm place for the local community to gather and worship, but as time went on, rumors about the place began to grow. In the 70s, the wooded area behind the church became a late-night party spot for local teenagers. And according to one article that I read, there was a homeless man living in the woods next to this area who would make loud noises and attempt to scare the teenagers out of his living space. Now, this could definitely be an impetus for the start of the rumors of hauntings, but it still doesn't explain why so many people, even up to this day, continue to have paranormal experiences in the area. There are rumors of satanic rituals and sacrifices, which are claimed to have happened in the woods behind the church. It's even rumored that the KKK has frequented the area in the past for their meetings, and there are various reports of lynchings and hangings having taken place in both the forest and the cemetery across the street. There are also rumors of murders that took place in the area, children who were killed by a local cult. But I couldn't find any hard evidence of any of these things really taking place. All I could find is that the church did indeed burn down in the past, the result of a young 18-year-old man who wanted vengeance for his father's murder and decided to vandalize the church and set it on fire. There's also been a lot of vandalization at the church and cemetery. People have dug up graves, destroyed monuments, and even set wooden crosses on fire. There is definitely some strange energy in the area, but a lot of it just seems to be rumor. But sometimes, rumors end up being true. So we're finally almost to Hell's Church. This is, it's getting very eerie out here. It's desolate, it's dark. We've heard a lot of things, a lot of rumors about this church, some of which can be disproved, but others that can't. It's definitely creepy out here, and it's almost, I don't know, there's just an ominous sort of feeling in the area. What do you think?
Well, yeah, it's isolated, there's homes, in here, but we passed through kind of a sketchy area to get here, but thick, big trees, like this is really thick forest in here.
It's almost as if we were to scream, no one would hear our cries for help.
That's comforting. Lit up?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
there.
Here?
Yeah, just park there, I'd say. Not
Looks
graves.
like, look at all the flowers though. It's like well kept or something. This is creepy, dude. Jesus.
Woods are very eerie.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure the hell we're not going to be walking through those kind of woods.
We're gonna walk through something, buddy.
I mean, that's.
Is it? Right when we got to the church, a local sheriff came driving down the road, turned his lights on, and told us that we had to leave. But after talking to him for about 20 minutes, he told us that he wasn't going to say we were allowed to be there, but he wasn't going to kick us out.
Wow, that was quite a thing.
That worked out way better than I could have
Now
possibly
we got
imagined.
security.
Literally.
Go run off people.
Hey guys, so we're out here right now in Canton, Georgia. This is the climax of the video. We've talked a lot about Hell's Church, but we haven't actually been to Hell's Church. Now, I got my Slayer shirt on. Jeff's got Paranormal Files merch on. You can pick that up at our
And the shirt
Teespring.
did say, remember,
Yeah.
hell awaits.
Yeah, and I brought this shirt.
Yeah,
no idea that we were even going to Hell's Church, and we had a location canceled, so we decided to head out here. But, I mean, we had just pulled up. This just happened. We were here about 2 minutes, and this is a very isolated area. And down this road, these really bright lights on a truck came down the road. Turns out it was a police officer. He does a rounds of this area. Sheriff. And he was literally coming down here on his rounds, and we'd been here 2-3 minutes, and he stopped. We thought that we were gonna get kicked out, and after talking to him for a while, he said that, you know, I'm not going to kick you guys out, but I'm not going to tell you that you can stay. So have a good night. And we're here now.
Yeah, and then another people came.
And another group of
after us,
people
they said,
came while we were
"Oh, they
talking
kicked
to
him
him,
out."
and he kicked them out in front of us. So we're here at the notorious Hell's Church. This is a church that has suffered many fires. Interestingly enough, the police officer just told us that if you pan over here, this is a cemetery. He said just multiple times in the last year, people have come out here and knocked over gravestones.
Well, right there, they set that on fire.
Yeah,
cross.
they've set things on fire multiple
Crazy.
times and spray painted graves. So there's a lot of weird energy out here. And besides the cop and the other person who tried to come to Hell's Church while we were talking, there's nobody out here. This is very isolated.
And there won't be because he's around.
Yeah, and he said he's going to look
funny.
out for us. Yeah, he's cool. He's from Cleveland. We ended up talking to him for a while.
Yeah.
But he told us that it is very creepy.
Yeah.
Back behind the church area, this is Hell's Church right here.
Yeah.
And we're just going to get going right away because it's already 11 o'clock at night. You ready?
Yep.
I recently talked to my friend Keeper of the Second, who was at Hell's Church recently for 3 nights, and he had quite the scary story to tell about his experience going to hell. Okay, here we are. So, what's up, everybody? Colin here. I've been away from Georgia for weeks now, but today, for the interview for this location, because we couldn't get into contact with anybody who was willing to actually talk to us about the history of the building from the church, here is my close friend, the Keeper of the Second, Henry. He's my boy. He's actually been to Hell's Church in the past, and he had quite the experience there. So I'm just going to let you talk, and why don't you just explain to everybody what happened when you visited that night?
The 3 nights.
Three nights.
Yeah. We went 3 nights in a row. Lorena, her friends actually, we were driving into Georgia. We got a message from her friends being like, hey, you want to come to this church tonight? We're all going, seeing how it is. And we're like, all right, cool. That was the first night. We went there. We got to interact with them. They showed us all around, like, the hot spots. They showed us the pentagram and the pool where they did all the sacrificial sacrifices. And during that night, we were just chit-chatting, hearing things, walking back out. we saw this white hooded figure standing in the trees looking straight at us. And we're like, okay, cool. Like, and then just ran off. That was night 1. Night 2, it was just Lorena and I. And we went back about 7 o'clock. We started filming, recording that whole night. And it was just one after another. It was highly active. It started to answer our questions immediately. That night, I felt like I had to defend my life. Like it was life or death. It felt like it was threatening. And, like I call myself, I'm a rookie at the paranormal. I've done it for a few years, but I usually, when I feel like something's about to happen, like really intense, I start to joke around, goof off a little bit to just play it off.
Mm-hmm.
But that night I was like, shoot, what the hell's going on? Because when we went into the pool, we literally stood in the pool and we had our spirit box going off, and it just was going off. We talked to the father who was cut up. We talked to the female. We heard the demons coming through. We heard what was on the other side. And then we heard like something was running in the forest around us, like circling around us. And it just felt off. It was unease. And we were there for about 4 or 5 hours filming. And then about towards the end, when we were heading up to the graveyard area, we were standing on one side where that tall tree was?
Yeah.
Where the 7 hangings were at once. We looked onto where the graveyard was up top. We looked over there, and kid you not, there was a white hooded figure. I can send you that clip because Lorena has it. She has that video clip of the hooded figure just standing there looking at us. We didn't know what to do. We were frozen. We got in the car. We went up there, and nothing was there.
So when you say a white hooded figure, do you mean almost like a Ku Klux, like a Klansman?
Ku Klux. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's what that was in history. It was the fact that the KKK is still there, possibly, and it just stood there looking at us. We went up there, nothing was there. Off to my left, it felt like something was running at us. Told her to get in the car, and we just went off. Night 3 was different. It actually finally, that morning actually, when I was going through the footage, looking at the footage, all the footage was gone. 5 hours.
Really?
5 hours footage of like everything was gone. Could not find it.
Off the camera card?
Off the camera card.
And to tell people online, that wasn't just one clip, that was multiple clips, right?
That was multiple. That was about 200 to 300 clips.
So even if you thought that you were recording and you weren't, you would have at least been recording multiple different times. It would have definitely had at least 1 or 2 clips on there.
All gone.
Wow.
All gone.
What a spooky sounding place, man. What a spooky place.
It was crazy. And then I told her that morning, night 3, I told her, I was like, we have to go back. I'm not leaving until we get footage of this place. And then night 3, it was just the end. The end
Silence.
of everything. It was just silence. It was dead quiet, everything. And then all of a sudden it started raining hard. So we went under the canopy. We started seeing faces in the forest. And as soon as we started walking back, it made a loud thud behind Lorena, because they didn't like Lorena because she does witchcraft. So apparently didn't like her, and she was like, we need to get out. That was its warning, to get the fuck out.
So you would describe this church as a scary place at night?
I definitely describe this place as a scary place. Keep your head up. It's no joke.
Well, okay, buddy, that's perfect. That's all I need from you right now.
You heard that? This just took a turn.
That's who Michael Douglas Priest is. Michael Douglas Priest Jr. is his son, and that's the reason he's going down to church for the second.
Yo, watch this truck.
Just a truck? Why is it driving like that?
I don't know.
Homeboy is going slow. That's weird. I don't think it's the cops.
No, it's not.
They're gonna leave soon, don't worry. But
That's weird.
why would he come here?
That's weird.
Yeah. People don't come here. So again, this is a dead end. All that's out here is gate, cemetery, church, no civilization for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What's your name?
You alright?
Yeah.
To all spirits who are here, we didn't mean no harm, and we are thankful for everything that you have shown us.
You're upset.
Huh?
You're upset. I feel like I got a headache. I don't believe in you.
What?
What the f was that?
What? What?
That loud thud?
What was...
Holy sh! You didn't hear that.
No.
That was like...
Since we're discussing hell and devil worshippers in this episode, I thought I'd get the perspective of a Satanist for this video. My friend Nicole, who goes by Nikki Nightmare, is a TikToker with over 800,000 followers. She's known online as a champion of Satanism, a religion which is heavily misunderstood by many. So I sent her a few questions to answer for me for this video, and here's what she had to say about the religion.
What is up? My name is Nicole. I go by Nikki Nightmare on the internet, and I am a TikToker. So actually, I did not get to choose to be known as the Satanic TikToker. That name kind of just happened. I originally posted videos that were just lip sync and dance videos, and then there was a trend going around called the flash warning trend, and that's basically where you just edit anything you want to your video and then put a flash filter over it. My video went viral. I had 14 million views. I have no idea how it got so many views. But after that, that's when a lot of Christian TikTokers and YouTubers started saying that I sold my soul, and they started making videos about me being like, she sold her soul to get followers and verification. And after that, that's just kind of how the name came about. My views line up with being an atheistic Satanist, more specifically the Satanic Temple's version of Satanism, which is generally just about being a good person and understanding things to the best scientific ability that there is. Satanism is definitely represented horribly in the media. Whenever you hear or see Satanism in the news or movies, it's always about someone sacrificing a goat, sacrificing a kid, or just doing plain out stupid, horrible things. No, that is not Satanism. That is just people being plain out stupid and gross. I'm gonna read to you the 7 tenets of the Satanic Temple just to show y'all what it's about and to prove that it's nothing like what you see on the media. So the first one is, one should strive to act with compassion and empathy toward all creatures in accordance with reason. The second one is, the struggle for justice is an ongoing and necessary pursuit that should prevail over laws and institutions. The third, one's body is inviolable, subject to one's own will alone. Fourth, the freedoms of others should be respected, including the freedom to offend. To willfully and unjustly encroach upon the freedoms of others is to forego one's own. Fifth, beliefs should conform to one's best scientific understanding of the world. One should take care never to distort scientific facts to fit one's beliefs. Sixth one, people are fallible. If one makes a mistake, one should do best to rectify it and resolve any harm that might have been caused. And the last one, every tenet is a guiding principle designed to inspire nobility in action and thought. The spirit of compassion, wisdom, and justice should always prevail over the written or spoken word. So the thing that attracted me to Satanism was the free will. You're in control of your life. You don't have to rely on anyone or anything, or worship anyone or anything besides yourself. You're your own god. No, I do not believe in Satan or the devil. In basic terms, I'm an atheist. I do not believe in God either. I do believe in a higher power, but not a god, if that makes sense. So, what would I tell people that are afraid of Satanism? It is nothing. It is nothing like what you see in the media. Please do not believe any of those scare stories or what you see in movies or TV shows or on the news. Please, if you do want to learn more about Satanism, the Satanic Temple's version of Satanism, go to www.thesatanictemple.com. That is a very reliable source. Please, if you Google Satanism, use reliable sources, because there is so much information on the internet about Satanism, which is annoying, but yeah, that's all.
So, as you can see, Satanism itself isn't really all about the devil. It's more about yourself. My guess is that a lot of these satanic worship rumors about Hell's Church really took hold during the satanic panic of the 70s and 80s, but you never know. Maybe those sorts of rituals or things that supposedly happened back there really did leave a stain on the environment. Regardless, I really do believe that Hell's Church is haunted. So I don't know. We don't have access to the church. Should we go to the cemetery first and try like an ovulus?
Yeah, might as well.
Let's do it when we're here.
Let's go up the stairs here. I mean, it's really a well-kept cemetery. It's actually pretty small.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's just the strip in here.
We're way out in rural Georgia right now. Well, why don't we set the camera down for a second and grab some equipment out?
Okay, so I'll just turn it off.
Yeah. So we're first gonna do an SB7 spirit box. We're just gonna kind of walk amongst the graves. Jeff has set up a couple of
Just a couple here, one there, two.
Little motion sensing balls, but let's just see if there's anybody here that is a member from the congregation of this church. If you're angry at the people who've defiled your graves, come out and let us know. If you're here with us, can you say hi or hello or yes? Is there anybody here with us? Can you tell me your name if you are here? Is there anybody here in the cemetery?
I thought it said me, but
I heard you say. Are you buried here? Here? Do you know the name of this church, the nickname? Triple.
yeah, triple.
666? Do you believe in God? What happens here at this church? I heard crime. I can't believe that we missed this while filming, but after I asked about what happens at the church, a voice through the spirit box responded, "Burned." Could this voice have been talking about the burning cross that police discovered recently in the graveyard? Or the fact that the church itself burned down in the past? I guess we will never know. What happens here at this church? Can you tell me the nickname of this church?
Prison. Local prison.
What kind of spirits are here? Demons?
Sounded like it.
Can you tell me, are there demons here in Hell's Church? Are there demons here? Christ?
Christ is here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think there'd be demons here.
What's behind the church?
Well, that's a weird voice.
Can you tell me who's over there? I'm feeling like I'm being called over to the church.
Okay,
I think we should go walk over there.
let's go.
Because this really does have a peaceful,
Yeah, it
a
does.
very serene.
I think it does.
But looking over at the church, that definitely feels different. Okay, let's head over to the church. You lead the way, my friend. Definitely
that?
looks creepy over there.
Alright, that's right.
Also, we've been here about 45 minutes and no cars. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. It's already trying to hurt me.
Yeah, right. Just eerie how dark this road is, you know? Beyond that light,
Yeah.
it's just pitch black.
But you know, look at this church. It's just, I mean, even the cupola up there,
Mm-hmm.
it's like the old, you know? Yeah, it might have been here. This looks so sharp.
Oh, Jesus. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
God
damn.
Eerie.
Oh, wow. Baptist, 1886. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little bird. New Hightower Baptist Church constituted in 1886 as a school, church, and for the burial of the dead.
Oh, that's eerie.
Look at that remnant from the new Hightower Baptist Church burned by vandals. Huh.
Look at, they even cut out the 1990 year.
Weird.
People really want to desecrate this
Jeez.
church for some reason.
What's
I've never
going
seen a
on?
location that
Yeah.
people just want to come destroy.
Should we go around?
Yeah.
This is really crazy, man. Like out of a horror movie.
Yeah, it really does look like a horror movie around here.
So you can picture some people in the woods, like 18 people walking in the woods towards us
Yeah, right.
with hoods on.
You got to remember, too, while there may not have been murders and deaths here, let's say you do believe in demons, you do believe in heaven and hell. Isn't the act of burning a church extremely sacrilegious, filling it with the flames of the kind of place that you don't want to go to? That energy of this sacred place being desecrated and the graves being desecrated, there's got to be some unhappy, restless spirits around here.
Look at this. I mean, can you imagine during this summer? Like, they must have celebrations out here, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. So do we go back down here?
Yeah, let's set up some stuff on this table.
I mean,
So, we're under the little gathering area.
oh, the wall just went off.
Interesting.
It's interesting.
We've set up this motion sensing ball, a REM pod, and this motion sensing ball. And we're about to do some dowsing rods because we haven't done them yet this trip. And I think we should go infrared.
Okay. Good idea.
So let me just put the illuminator on. Okay, so we're IR now. You got the Ovilus.
Yeah. It says, children find alcohol. Okay, we've got, again, the device here. If you're here, can you give us some activity here? Touch these, make them go off. Say things on this device that we've got right here as well. So hopefully you're okay, you're not afraid of us. We're here just to kind of make contact with you. It's definitely cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just felt like you got a little colder. All of a sudden. But I also don't have a jacket.
Why don't you ask?
Is there anybody here? In the woods? If you are here, are you in the cemetery? Or were you conjured through the church burning?
Evil broken portal.
No.
Look at evil broken. Can you get on that?
Right when I...
Evil broken portal.
This place is... That's crazy. Right when I asked
Oh,
if
shit.
it was conjured.
When it said broken, I thought for a second it said Brown, like her name.
Oh,
I'd be like,
shit.
oh my god. Evil broken portal.
Isn't that weird though? I just asked if it was conjured here. In
Really?
a portal?
didn't-
Yeah, I just
didn't
asked
even-
that.
I was concentrating on something else. Evil broken portal.
I literally asked if it was conjured here and it says
Okay.
evil broken portal.
Is this is this an evil broken portal? I mean,
Yeah.
what?
What the hell? One bird randomly. Dude, you know hearing birds at night is a sign of the devil.
No.
It is. In medieval folklore, they said hearing birds at night means the devil's around. That's creepy.
Back behind us.
It's like calling us into the woods. And also there was like footstep back there. Just that
Footstep?
crack. You didn't hear that? Like,
Uh-uh.
yeah, let's go over here. My camera just stopped recording by itself just then. Is there somebody back in the woods?
Disease give straight. Disease give straight. Disease. I don't know what that. Disease give straight. I mean, it's definitely pulsing.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always good though.
You hear that? Do you see a shooting star just there?
Okay, yeah.
There's a shooting star.
Okay, yeah.
Or like,
Yeah, no, it's a shooting
what?
star. You know,
Oh,
it's really clear out.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you're gathering here having like your lunch or dinner. It's a different time of the day for them, maybe wherever that their life is right now.
You know, honestly, I'm going to tell you, I feel like we need to go find that path that people travel down to find the baptismal pool.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we need to head into the woods, almost like that bird is calling us. It started right when it talks about a portal, evil. I'm asking questions. There's footsteps back there. I feel like that's where the kind of evil lives here.
Say, look at dig already relics. Look at that shot way to the top.
What?
Dig. Oh.
Devil!
Colin, you're so loud.
What?
It's so loud.
Relics,
Fae?
devil, Fae? Dude, that's insane that it just said devil at Hell's Church.
And relics. And
Relics?
dig. There's
Evil
probably
portal?
stuff around here, you know?
Who knows what people have buried?
Yeah, because that's what.
Back in the woods, dude. Right when I'm
Devil?
talking about the woods, it says devil, dig.
We're gonna. Yeah. Weird. I've got again, strangely enough, kind of a feel in my head again. Like I get like a plugged ear.
It's getting cold, I feel. But I do think we should go down to the woods.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to have Jeff film this because I was just standing off camera staring into the woods, and I've talked about this before in an episode a long time ago. I'm getting chills just describing it. This one time had a dream where I went with my mom to a cemetery in the woods. It wasn't even really a cemetery, it was just back in the woods. And in this dream, I felt such just an overpowering evil that I've never felt anywhere, and fright, like fear for my own life. And I've had thousands of nightmares, but this was a very different dream. It's a feeling that has stuck with me, that I woke up screaming in my bed from. And just looking back at the woods just now, I was hearing little footsteps and stuff, and I've always wondered when I'm going to come to those woods. And I really get that feeling of this could be something big back here if we go back. So I'm actually kind of freaked out, but we just found the path is over there, so we're going to bring the dowsing rods and stuff. And yeah, I'm just going to tell you guys, I actually am a little spooked. That's kind of uncommon nowadays. If you were here right now, you would understand how creepy this is. It's still an hour and a half now, not one car. We're just out here. If there's anybody back here, you don't want any trouble.
That would be.
These are some definitely very creepy woods. I don't know if I've really been in woods like this.
Well, I know I haven't been.
You haven't?
No, I mean I've camped before, but not in just some nondescript woods. You know, you could get lost in these woods if we didn't have the light.
Where does this go back here?
Oops, this is a trail right here. Okay, on the trail. Jesus, I gotta quit saying Jesus. I don't know. I think I just do that when I get nervous.
That's just what happens at Hell's Church.
I hope there's no like critters out here, man. I'm not a big fan of critters. What is it? Huh? About some kind of a cloth, like a sheet or something. Take a stick over there and see what. You know, maybe something heavier. Yeah. Okay, that's gross. Whatever it is. It's just
Bed sheet?
yeah. I would.
Just weird because the KKK rumors.
Yeah. I mean,
I didn't expect it to be bad.
It's, you know what? It's significantly colder. Going back.
I really don't like this. Yeah, spider web. Dude, this is
My
really
God.
creepy.
I mean, I could see during the day, like, no probs. But at night, I don't like being closed in like this.
I get bad vibes.
Wow, it's, look at our breath, man. This is like way colder. Where? Really?
Go for this rut.
I see it.
Oh, look at
What?
that.
What is that? Oh.
Hell's Church.
Okay, let me see.
You're zoomed in.
No.
You've been zoomed in this whole time.
Okay, that's why.
That's creepy though.
Is this like a, I don't understand. Like, this was a baptismal pool, like the church would come down here? Oh my God, that's weird, man. What's on? Another? Listen. There's water. What the hell? Oh, holy crap.
This pentagram. Obviously, people come down here probably just.
Pentagram.
I don't know.
Look at this. This is kind of like, dude, this is like a circle. Is that?
This is the area where supposedly the cults, the KKK, they do ceremonies. Is in this clearing.
Right here?
Yeah, that's what the rumors and stuff say. And look at this.
Got for that hole there.
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh man, look at their steps. You know, those are steps. They're not like old, man. That's weird that they put those in here.
You know, I could definitely look at man.
You gotta be, yeah, really careful here.
There's more graffiti.
Well, this isn't.
These were probably pentagrams. This one too.
For sure.
You know, the thing is, what I really want people online to consider is that, yeah, this graffiti might be teenagers just being edgy, but what if it wasn't? You know? What if someone actually came out here with the intent to summon something? What if that's actually what they were doing? And regardless, spray painting this on an old church baptismal pool, that's just not good juju. Who knows?
Oh, I just got like really dizzy for some reason. Oh. You know, I gotta walk here. Almost looked like a beaver dam.
Let's go IR. Now we're by the baptismal pool. This is the supposed hotbed of activity. We're deep in the woods. This is
Dark.
very dark and creepy. So I'm just going to start out by asking some questions. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody in the woods with us?
I just got a headache again.
There's something over there. I feel something, man. Something bad. Seriously.
Like what?
You don't hear that? Like,
Just a second. Yeah, I do kind of.
who's over there?
It's really kind of a disorienting area.
Can you make a noise if you're over there in the woods?
this up. I'm trying to make
Man, I don't think I've ever
You know
had
what?
this feeling in my life before.
like, what is it?
I feel like there's literally...
Yeah, it's
This is a
about
very strange place. This is very strange. I feel like there's something over there,
that. Where?
over here, that's moving around. Almost like I can feel it, man. And like, I'm getting like chills over my whole body. I don't know if I feel like it's even human. And that's not any sort of to boost us up for the investigation. Nothing. I'm actually very freaked out by staring over here. Look at my hair. I have like genuine, some sort of like chill. That's just, I can't stop staring over here.
You got furry.
Can you walk over to us? There's so many noises.
Yeah. You know, I'm actually totally, I'm not even kidding you, disoriented.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I was on this side of the baptismal pool.
I didn't even know if those trees were there.
No, I mean, I thought I was actually on the other side of the pool. Okay. Yeah, let's...
And I think you should use the FLIR camera.
Okay, I've got that with me.
This EMF meter too, a very advanced
Oh, it's just
electromagnetic
basic.
field
We got
detector.
really on the basic. You see that?
It's reading 0,
Yeah,
so normal.
Yeah. Well, 1 for 1.
I think that's just me right
Oh,
here.
you did. Okay, sure, gotcha. Yep. Okay,
You
you
wanna
want to
get-
get
yeah.
Here.
So,
Want to sweep over somewhere you want to go?
yeah, so my dad has the FLIR camera, which is a heat vision camera. If there's anybody here in the woods, can you come show yourself to us?
Like it over this way. I'm thinking you felt something over this way.
I'm feeling something over here.
Okay, well, let's just kind of look. Is that? How come it's
What
like?
the hell?
How come it does that?
I can't even tell what I'm looking at.
What? That's the ground, isn't it? It should be this way.
Yeah, but look.
There's that. That's upright like that.
If you're a demon, this is your one chance to come out and talk to a human. And we're not afraid of you. We actually want to talk to you. My EM meter just went off. What do you mean?
It's just hard to explain. Be on here, but it's like, oops, that's my finger. It would like streak across.
Why do I hear movement right behind us now? Look this way, look behind us. Who are you? Or rather, what are you? Can you tell us? I keep feeling, and I just want to state for the record, I keep feeling like I'm hearing like breathing and movement like circling us down here. It's like we're trapped.
Okay, so now you're saying that, that's what I'm talking about. Like, oh, there it goes again.
What?
Like I'm feeling like something's darting. See it?
Uh-huh.
Like they're darting around us. Like that's exactly what I was kind of feeling like.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm kind of going around the circle. And it feels like it's like within this clearing, like right there's another anomaly. So what?
I don't know, I'm just like really uncomfortable, and I just feel like there's something genuinely bad down here. Like almost like we should leave, because I'm just kind of...
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really, honestly, real big about staying here very long. Like something on the... What was that? You hear that? Listen.
it's not footsteps that I'm hearing, but it's footsteps. You know? Okay, yeah, let's do a spirit box. Jesus.
Okay, yeah, let's try. Let's try. Watch out for this hole right here.
Is there
Oh, what was that?
somebody
What was that?
here in the woods with us? My name's Colin and I'm here with my dad. Can you say yes if you're here? Who are you?
Really? Oh, that's a demon right there.
Do you believe in God? Do you want to hurt us? What's your name?
There's a deep voice underneath.
Oh, I'm getting cold, man.
I heard Julie.
Do you feel cold as shit all of a sudden?
It's really cold, I'm telling you.
But I'm feeling coming from right over here. Hello? You want to hurt people?
No.
Where did you come from? Where did you come from? I heard Hell's Church.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you? Did you like when the church burned? Are you a demon? I'm getting a real bad vibe, man.
Well, what do you want to do?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, let's just go back.
Okay.
This is too much. I'm feeling like genuine, like something is in the woods with us.
Okay. So you don't.
It's really getting under my skin.
So, Colin, you're just not feeling comfortable. Okay. Well, let's pack it. We're gonna pack it up, folks. A little too creepy.
Yeah, you're right though about this being almost like these pentagrams are where it starts to feel really bad.
Dude, what about
Portal.
a broken portal?
Broken portal. This could be what it was talking about, this area.
A broken portal, you know?
Wow. Oh, this is really Blair Witchy, isn't it? Back here.
That's got a pretty big. When you think about all, that's a pretty big decline down to the bottom,
Uh-huh.
and it definitely gets quite a bit colder.
Yeah. It's just genuinely like really creepy out here. And still no cars, you know? Have you noticed that? Not one car has passed by.
Is there a light on the church up there?
Huh?
Is that a light on the church? Just in the church?
Seems like it. So we ended our investigation, packed up, and left the church grounds, thinking that the night was over. But the moment that we hopped over the gate and left the area, bone-chilling sounds filled the air.
Dude. Are those coyotes? What the f*** is that? It's like a banshee.
It just got colder.
I kind of want to get to the car, man.
What the hell was
That
that?
was like a, dude. That was like a banshee.
Banshee. That was literally like...
That,
That was really freaky,
man.
man. Hello? That didn't even sound of this world, man.
Very strange, man.
What, are you hearing something? Let's just get the hell out of here. I'm genuinely like creeped. Sometimes a place is scary and rumored to be haunted, but when you visit, nothing ends up happening. And sometimes, when you hear rumors and scary stories about a location, you can instantly tell that they're false. But with Hell's Church, we walked away from the experience not knowing. What kind of bad energy comes from a church burning to the ground? What sorts of sordid things happened in the woods behind that church in the last few decades? Those are questions to which I guess we will never have answers. But at the end of the day, I guess I can leave the experience with the ability to tell people that I've been to hell.